Hello everyone, Jackie Ding here. We are at Hyperfest with Ultimate Truck Car Challenge and Grassroots Motorsport. Behind me is our 2020 PhD Racing Toyota GR Supra. One of the funnest things about dealing with this car is respecting its limits in terms of what it wants to do and what you want it to do. So it's a very give and take relationship. So our design philosophy and our project goal with this one was always going to be keep as much of the OEM electronics and just work within our limits. So one of the reasons why the ride height of the car is reasonably high compared to usual, compared to what you see some of the really racy, stancy looking cars out there, it's because we wanted to keep the car itself happy in terms of ride height sensor and so on and so forth, and it doesn't screw with the ABS bias. And that was, to us, really big in terms of what we're able to do. And then from there on, it just snowballed into more experience and experience. This works, this doesn't. What does a car like? What doesn't it like? How can we make it faster and faster, just slowly, through trial and error, kind of figured out a path to here. So here it is after 2 years. Just on the powertrain, it's actually very basic. It's a bone stock B58 from factory. Oil pan to valve cover, never open. Stock block. Stock everything inside. We put a AMS intake manifold, AMS charge pipe, and AMS Alpha 6 turbo kit with a Garrett GTX 3076R Gen 2 turbo on it. Still retaining the stock electronic wastegate actuator, so that controls gives a very accurate boost control, and so it works with all the rest of the system again. So transmission, everything controls it. So when we shift up, there's going to be a little bit of the actuator changes boost and basically mitigates any boost spike and so on. So everything is supposed to be really nice and coherent with each other. So not a crazy amount of engine mods, but the car is super competent and it puts down about 640 horsepower and about 550 foot-pounds of torque. In terms of chassis, we have all full SPL parts, suspension arms. They've been a huge partner with us in terms of what we're able to do, and it really takes the slop out of the car in terms of response. Reinhardt coilovers, Eibach sway bar, which really supported the car a lot better, and obviously tailored for the aero that we have on the car as well. So honestly, the brake system was probably one of the bigger challenges for the project as from the start. We had to play with quite a few different compounds of brake pads and quite a few different companies, and we ended up with CSG, Counter Space Garage out in California. The friction engineer was ex-Endless and ex-Brembo, so he really knows the stuff, and the pads that we're running on the car are actual IMSA grade, PWC grade, real really, really nice stuff. And lots of stopping power, proven at Long Beach, proven it here, proven anywhere we go really, and it's good. I think this car to drive is quite a different experience from any Supra you'll see, because not only does it feel more responsive, at higher speed it just had so much aero downforce, and the car just feels planted. So through the S's, I think if I get it right, I can almost flat out not lift until Big Bend up top of the hill. It takes working up to. I need some extra cojones. It takes experience, but it's so nimble, it's so light on its feet, and with the way I have it set up, quite likes to oversteer. Wow. Even from factory, this car puts down power really extremely well. We back-to-back test this with a bone stock Supra with a bone stock M2 competition, and the difference out of corners you wouldn't believe. The M2 is it's way too stiff. You're struggling on turn in. You get on power and the thing snaps. This dives, pitches, rolls a little bit more, but as soon as you get on power, the thing just sets and you just bang. So we've been really able to harness that inherent ability to put down power and just tune it a little bit to my liking. So it'll slide a little bit, and I get on power. It's just a very gentle and controlled motion forward. It's super fun to drive. It's super confident, inspiring for me. Yeah, we're getting close to the end of our laundry list of things. Ideally, you want to chuck out 600 pounds out of the car and throw slicks at it. But I like it how it is right now. It's so, as an ecosystem, as a balanced car, it doesn't have one single thing overpowering the rest. It doesn't have 1,000,000 horsepower and the rear can't put anything down. It's not super extra grippy that you put the throttle down, it can't spin anything up. So I like it as it is, and I really enjoy what we've been able to do. For everything that you see on the car, it's bolt-on. The only thing that we had to fabricate was chassis mounts for the front splitter and the rear wing. Everything else is bolt-on parts. That's what we love about it, because it means we can sell this package to more customers, and really we are, through our new business venture, PhD Racing. With what we've been able to learn and develop with partners like AMS, Reinhardt, SPL, we are able to develop these packages for other customers who want to go out, not only track their car, but compete with their Supra and do really well with them. So that's what I'm really proud about, bolt-on time attack car. For anything more on the Jackie Ding channel, please go to YouTube, the Jackie Ding channel. The channel name is Jackie Ding-PhD Racing. So feel free to check us out. Our website is phdracinglab.com, and feel free to reach me on Instagram as well at Jackie J Ding. Thank you all very much.
Support brands that support Grassroots Motorsports. Get your chemical solutions from CRC Industries. Visit crcindustries.com to learn more.